In the 4 years that I spent here as a math teacher, I learned about myself and about teaching that this was a really good match, and this is something that I wanted to do as a career, work with young people and work in education. When I saw the head of school position open up, I knew I had to apply. This was a place that I love, there are people I respect working here, and it's a mission that I can 100% get behind. I'm Sam Critchlow. I'm HMI's head of school, former math faculty. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think teenagers are fantastic. Feels like it keeps me young, working with young people. There's so much that I have learned from teenagers as well. Brilliant kids, creative, raring to go. There's an infectious energy in working with young people. When I first visited HMI, I was immediately just taken by the beauty of the natural world that surrounds HMI. Stepping into the community to see an institution that's so focused on being the best at just a few things, wilderness, academics, and community. I don't think I had or have worked at a place that has such sharp focus.
Oh, when we hired Sam, he was a savior because it was August, I think. And school started about 2 weeks later, and he turned out to be an extraordinary teacher of math and an incredible addition to the High Mountain Institute right away.
He had just such a gift for sort of combining the very essence of HMI because they fit with his passions and his interests. It was fun to behold.
What I remember about Sam from the early days is just that he was a super smart but total goofball and was always, up to something that would result in fun and nonsense, and yet also somehow learning and community building all at the same time.
My earliest memories of him are going out winter camping and having it drop to like -20 and just to see his energy and his excitement for a new experience and wanting to do all the things like throw water up into the air to see if it freezes before it hits the ground and that kind of thing.
Winter in Leadville. I love winter in Leadville. It was very funny, like when I interviewed for the head job, they had some very nice questions about how small of a town Leadville is and how cold it got in winter. I said, it sounds fantastic to me.
Just in everything, whether it was like the outdoors or in the classroom with, building the potato gun with math students, he was always just looking for the fun angle on whatever he did.
Like in math, last week we went and shot the potato gun and calculated the velocity and arc and distance and speed of the potato that we shot out of the potato gun.
And also, what was the angle? What's the calculated angle?
There's such an incredible opportunity to do experiential learning in mathematics. One semester, we were studying conic sections. We were able to get a hold of a parabolic satellite dish and turn it into a solar death ray. The students, before we constructed it, had to calculate where they thought the focus was. And they said it's going to be 31 inches from the vertex. Point it towards the sun, and the yardstick burst into flames exactly at the 31-inch mark. There's no better validation that you've done the math right than something like that.
He's completely vested in intellectual rigor and challenging academics. He's completely vested and committed to, let's get out there, let's go do these, have these real experiences in the wilderness and have fun while we're doing it, and completely vested in community.
We're celebrating our new head of school, Sam Critchlow.
And he's also gone off and done some really great things between his 2 HMI tenures. So he's bringing a whole new skill set that we haven't seen firsthand, right? So I'm so delighted that he's there.
When I heard that Sam was coming back to be the new head of school, I, to this day, continue to say that I think we won the lottery when he was chosen, because I can't think of a better person to fill this role at this time for this school.
Sam is so creative and so kind of forward thinking that I think he'll be able to take a look at where we've been and kind of morph that into where kids need to be now and what kind of experiences they need to have now.
HMI just turned 25, and it's incredible to think about how much has happened in those 25 years. So much of what we do today feels very familiar. We have the same core mission, we have the same values. We make teenagers give up their cell phones and live in a cabin and cut wood and forego showers for weeks, all in the name of experiential learning and community. But there's also a lot of change going on. It's inspiring to see the new programs that we have here, the new commitment to equity, inclusion, and access that I see at the school. I'm excited to be a part of all those things moving forward.